What's poppin', Ghost Force? It's the one and only Ghost here, welcoming you to day 5 of our wait for the precious, mystifying spectral spectacle, Ghost Eevee. Where you at? Where you at, Ghost Eevee? Today's topic is the game with so much water it houses SpongeBob, Namor, Aquaman, and the fishmen from One Piece within its entirety. Yes, sir, I'm speaking of the one and only Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby. All jokes aside, though, Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby, alongside Emerald, were released as Gen 5 counterparts to the Pokemon RPG we've grown to accustomed to. Yeah, basically, with this third installment, we saw 135 new Pokemon, double battles, Pokeblocks, that damn annoying ass game berry blending, the Pokenav, new TMs and HMs, and new Pokemon moves were introduced into the game. Also, I can't forget the inclusion of Pokemon abilities. How can I forget that? That was super cool. Out of all of these new features, though, what did I like the most? I liked the 135 new Pokemon, of course. I don't know who plays Pokemon and doesn't like new Pokemon, but yeah, I really like that. I really like the idea behind double battles and how they introduced it with two gym leaders, Tate and Lisa. That was fucking cool. I really like the new moves. I like the idea of Pokemon introducing new moves for the, what types we have. But I think the best thing that came out of this was the Pokemon abilities. Pokemon having abilities was super cool. Yeah. So I forgot to mention in my last video how much Johto region, or the second gen, was so cool with the introduction of new Pokeballs. But yeah, I thought I'd toss that here because guess what? They're not in the fucking game. They're not in the game. And the new Pokeballs we got in Johto, they're lost forever in time unless you're playing, Pokemon Sword and Shield. You can get those, but that's for later talk. That's talk for later. Now, which game did I choose? I chose Pokemon Sapphire because my favorite color is blue. So I'll always gravitate towards the blue-oriented colors, rather than the red ones. Which starter did I choose? Well, I chose the best starter there is to choose in that gen, and that's Mudkip. I don't care what anyone says or thinks, Mudkip is the best. Torchic, I hate that shit. I don't like Combuskin. I don't like Blaziken. I just don't like it. Fire type, man. Fire type. I didn't like it. And Grovyle, Trico, Sceptile, it was alright. It was okay. It got my interest for that Pokemon grew way beyond where it's supposed to be when it got a Mega Evolution. But yeah, we'll talk about that later. I remembered playing that game and having a relatively nice and fun and wholesome time playing up until I got to a certain point of that game. And what's that point? What's that part, you say? You may be asking. That's trying to get to the 8th gym in Sutopolis City, or whatever the fuck it's called. First of all, I hated the diving mechanics. I hated it. I hated it so much. I hated surfing because all you ever fought were Wingles or Tentacruels. And by the way, did I mention there was like a lot of water? Yeah, you can easily get lost. And I was that kid that got lost in the ocean. I was just like, hey, yo, where do I go? Wait, I don't have anything to fly on. I'm literally stuck in the ocean. Whatever. I hated half the gym leaders in this game. I really did. Half of them were just trash, and the other half were super cool. I won't say who they are that were trash or which ones are cool, because I plan on making a top 10 gym leaders for each. Well, not top 10. Top 8 gym leaders for each gen, and then my top 10 of all gym leaders. So stay tuned to that. Because we're still waiting for for Ghost Eevee here. But whatever. I felt the game was fun, but it was a hassle trying to get around to things. Now, around this time, playing Sapphire version, I had made some cool friends, and we all had link cables to trade between each other, and we barely traded, but when we did, it was for things we didn't have. So, to help each other complete our dexes and stuff. My Sapphire version came and went just as swiftly as I got it, really. After I beat the game, I ended up relinquishing it to GameStop for a Sonic game known as Sonic Heroes. At this time period, I was on a roll, collecting, beating, perfecting all Sonic games that I touched. Okay, I was really, really big into collecting them and beating them. I knew I'd get my Sapphire version back eventually, because little kid Alex was like, yeah, I could just come back to GameStop and I could just get my game back. But no, I wouldn't be able to get, I wouldn't be able to get it back. And also my heart was like, you should just get Sonic Heroes, considering at that time frame, it was quite hard for me to even get to GameStop without a parent. And whenever I had the chance, they never had Sonic Heroes. So they always had Pokemon games. They were there sitting there. But Sonic Heroes, for some reason, any Sonic game was just not there. I don't know. I feel like it was like a sign or something. Until that fateful day, I traded my game and others to get Sonic Heroes to add to my collection. Sapphire was the thing. It was the vibe. So yeah. For those of you who don't know, I'm a very big Sonic fan. And back then, I had to play every Sonic game related to Sonic. I just had to play it, just like Pokemon. It was awesome, but then the itch came back when I saw my close friends playing Emerald version. That Pokemon itch, that itch, that scratch sensation that you need to reach back there. It came back in the form of Pokemon. I just made myself sound like a crackhead, but I'm not. So I ended up asking to borrow my friend's Ruby version, and he allowed me to start a whole new adventure. Again, beating the game with Mudkip, and eventually creating our own little gym battles amongst our friends, our circle. Those times were fun. I wish I can relive those times, but we all went our separate ways. In fact, I don't talk to any of the people that I played games with back then, during Gen 3. But not a lot happened during this time. I played Sapphire, I beat it. I played Ruby, I beat it. I played all my Sonic games, I beat them, perfected them. I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards, we played Yu-Gi-Oh every once in a while. So yeah, not a lot happened. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. What does this have to do with Ghost Eevee? Well, it's Pokemon related, so why not? Also, we're still waiting, okay? Game Freak, Pokemon, anybody who's related to Pokemon, please watch this video and give us Ghost Eevee. Yeah, next episode I'll be talking about my experience with Pokemon Coliseum, and Pokemon Gale of Darkness. Oh, before I end this, I want to let you all know I played Leaf Green as well. Yeah, nothing too special happened at that time. I played it, beat it, and never caught the legendary birds. I never really cared for that game, so there's that. Big deal, right? Whatever. It was at this point the Gen 1 love was beginning to become quite cringe. And now, living in 2022, the Gen love is still there, and it's still cringe. If not, cringier than before. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough for this episode. Tomorrow's another day of us waiting on Ghost Eevee. Stay up, Ghost Force. Let's continue to hope for the Ghost Eevee. Until then, make sure to smile and enjoy life as best as you can. Even when it's cloudy and rainy, the sun still exists beyond the cloudburst. Catch you all later. See ya. Peace! doing?